Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a review on the Sigma eye brush set, and I know that like everybody and their grandma has done a review on this and it's pretty overdone, but I just thought that I would give my 2 cents and say what I thought. I bought these brushes myself, they weren't sent to me, and I got them a couple months ago, so I've used them enough to have a pretty good feel for what I think of them. And I just got the eye set because I wanted to buy something small and see what I thought about the company and the brushes before I, bought the big, huge brush set. Overall, I think that the brushes are really soft and they're decent quality and they do what they're supposed to, but there's a few things that, I don't particularly like or think is totally necessary for you to get them. First I'm going to start off with the SS239. It's just the regular shader brush. It works really nicely to pack the color on the lids, and it works well if you turn it over to kind of blend things or buff things out. The only thing that kind of makes me think it's not totally necessary is that this is the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush for $1, and it's basically the exact same, other than this one, the Sigma one, comes to a bit of more of a point, and maybe comes out a bit more, but I don't know if that's just mine or what. But basically they're the exact same, and for the price difference, do you really need the Sigma one when you could just get the e.l.f. one for $1? Then we have the Sigma SS266. It is a angled eyeliner brush, and it works really well. I used it today. It makes a nice, precise, thin line. It's nice and small, so it gets into the inner corner nicely, and the outer corner you can make a wing if you needed to. Again, the one thing I have to say is that this is the e.l.f. small angled brush, and it's, other than the color, it's basically exactly the same. They work exactly the same. They feel almost exactly the same. They're both just as soft. They're just as thick. So do you really need this one when you can get this one for $3? I don't know. Next is the Sigma SS252. And this is the large shader brush. And for me, I never use it. Maybe once in a while with a pigment, if I'm doing just a pigment all over my eye, then I'll use it, but it's just so massive on my eye that, I don't know, I can't really use it for much because it kind of just puts everything everywhere and you can't do anything too precise with it. I looked on Sigma and they said that you could turn it and do a precise line this way, and I don't really see how because it's pretty thick. It doesn't come to any sort of point, really. Kind of blunt. So I don't see, if you're going to use this to put shadow underneath or on top in just a line, it wouldn't be very precise at all. It would be pretty thick. So I don't know how necessary this brush is either. The SS209 is another eyeliner brush, and it's pretty stiff and it applies liner, decently. The one problem I have with this one is that it's so thick, like hugely thick. And I'm not saying that this is a problem with the Sigma one because I don't have the MAC one, and the MAC one's probably the exact same. So if you really like that brush, you'll probably like this one too. It's just, for me, I have pretty hooded eyes, so I can't wear thick eyeliner or it looks like I just have black shadow or something all over my lid and it doesn't look like anything unless I close my eyes. So for me, I never use it. It's just, it doesn't really work well for me. This one is the SS275. It's like a angled shadow brush. It's really soft and really fluffy. And I really like to use this one for under my brow as a highlight. Again, you don't really need this brush to do that. You could use any brush to do that. You could use your shadow brush or just a round fluffy brush. But I do reach for this one over those ones. I do like it. Next is the SS224. Again, this one's super soft. And I have the MAC Travel one, the little one, and it's super scratchy, so I prefer this one for the feel of it. But I don't know if you can see, this one is so fluffy at the top, it doesn't come to any sort of point, it's just blunt. And this one kind of tapers in a bit more. So this one constantly overblends things because when you put it to your skin or on your eye, it takes up such a massive area that it just makes things look muddy when you blend it. So you have to be very careful with this. So although this one is scratchy, sometimes I use it over this one just because this one kind of, you know, is kind of not the best shape. Next is the SS219, and it's a pencil brush. And you know, this one works fine, it's soft. The only thing I wish is that it came to a bit more of a point, just like the other one, because when you're trying to put maybe some shadow on your lower lash line, it kind of, I don't know, not precise. Once again, I feel like I'm saying that a lot. Maybe they're just not the most precise brush. So, it's a pencil brush, it's fine. Do you need it? Not really. You could probably get something cheaper somewhere else. And something that really kind of upset me was that, do you see how it got all black and like tarnished? It did that the first time I washed it, and it looks like I've had it for a long time, and it kind of looks gross and dirty now. It came with a free SS217, and I do love the 217. I have the MAC one, and they're basically the same, but I guess everybody knows that already. I use these all the time. I like them to blend with these more than this one. It's a lot more precise. It's pretty soft. I wish it had a full handle, but I guess sometimes it's nice because you can get nice and close to the mirror without hitting it. I haven't seen anything like the 217 anywhere, like at the drugstore or, you know, online with e.l.f. for something cheaper. So this one I do like a lot. So generally, a general overview is that they're nice, and if you want something that's pretty close to MAC and you want a kit that's a decent price, then get it. But if you're on a budget, or you know, you think it's kind of expensive, you don't need it, because a lot of the brushes are very dupable with cheaper drugstore or e.l.f. or something like that you don't need to spend the $45 to get 7 brushes. I haven't tried the face brushes, and to be honest, I probably won't buy them because, I don't know, after using these ones, I don't feel like I need to go rush out and buy more Sigma stuff. So, that's just my opinion, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. Thanks. Have a nice day. Bye.